Welcome to the repair shop, where cherished family heirlooms are brought back to life.
This is the workshop of dreams.
Home to furniture restorer J. Blades.
Nowadays, everybody spends a fortune on stuff that once it's broken, they just bin it. But everybody has something that means too much to be thrown away, and that's where we come in.
Working alongside Jay will be some of the country's leading craftspeople.
Every piece has its own story. It's amazing to think that some of my work becomes part of that story.
I've always played with things, I've always repaired things, and I just love it.
There is a real pleasure in bringing people's pieces back to life again.
Each with their own unique set of skills.
Right tool for the right job.
They will resurrect, revive,
I'm warm, man.
and rejuvenate. Treasured possessions and irreplaceable pieces of family history.
Wow, she's fantastic.
Bringing both the objects
This is what I remember.
and the memories that they hold
Wow.
back to life.
Oh, my God.
In the repair shop today, time stands still for clockmaker Steve as his repair goes awry.
Oh. That's really, really, really bad. That's a real problem.
And a badly damaged painting tests Lucia to the limit.
This is a big job. I've got a lot of work cut out with this one. It's quite a big tear.
First into the repair shop today are Cherith and Simon Haythornthwaite. They're here with a fragile heirloom in need of some serious attention from silversmith and metals expert Brenton West.
Hello, how we doing?
I'm fine, thanks. Cherry.
Sheriff.
Hi, I'm Brenton.
So what have we got in the bag? Is it packed lunch?
This is a mirror that was given to me when I was 8 by my nana, who gave me it saying that her auntie was a nurse, and she knew I wanted to be a nurse at 8.
Right.
So I got the mirror. But then when I was 10, I broke the mirror, and I daren't tell her. And unfortunately, when I qualified as a nurse, which is the whole reason I got it, my nan died, so she never knew it was broken. So in a way, I'm glad she didn't know, but now's my chance to get it repaired.
So you kept it secret that it was broken?
I never told anybody that it was broken.
Oh, you never told anybody?
No.
What about your mum? Your mum must know.
My mum never knew. I had the
Just
heart
what-
to tell
so it
anybody.
just sort of went
It was
missing, did it, under the bed or something?
safe.
Yeah.
It was safe.
It was safe?
It was safe.
So how did you feel when you broke it then?
Heartbroken.
It's not something you can just nip out and get another one off from the shop, is it?
No.
So the painting on the back, is that anything to do with the family, or is that...
I've no idea. My nana told me these stories that it was her auntie's sister, who was a nurse, who was given it, so it was very old then.
Right.
So I've no idea. I did try to research the name on the...
And what did you learn from that?
I couldn't even read it, to be honest.
Oh, right. OK. There is someone's signature on there, isn't there?
Yeah.
And you can see it's an old mirror in there, can't you? Look at that. The handle is really thin for the weight. So I think you were unlucky, and I think it would have broken anyway because it's just such a fine thing. It's probably more of a decorative object than something you'd be using every morning, swinging about the place. But it will certainly give this a go and get that looking like a mirror with a handle again.
Or usable, because you... When was the last time you used it? Was it 10 years?
When I was 10. So that had been a while ago.
Couple of days.
Very clever, very clever.
So once we've repaired this, what's going to happen with the mirror?
My daughter is a nurse, so it'd be really lovely to pass it on to her as a nurse.
So you've kept the nursing in the family then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You can do it?
I think so. I'm hoping that this is brass. It looks like brass. If it's brass, it's easy to solder back together. If it's white metal, when you heat it up, it melts. It just disappears into a pile of...
No.
So I've got to establish that this is brass before I put a flame anywhere near it, which I'll obviously do.
And it won't damage the painting.
I'll have to get the painting out of there. It would damage the painting, yes.
You made me nervous now.
No, the painting went in there, so it's got to come out, hasn't it?
Yeah. So, leave it with us, and we'll get it sorted. Is that all right?
Wonderful. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for bringing it in. It's a beautiful piece, isn't it? Have you ever taken a painting out before?
Out of a mirror.
Like this, yeah?
Not as such.
Oh, it's a nice one, though.
It is nice.
I can't believe she's kept it a secret.
I know. I'd have had to come clean, I think. I'd have got caught.
No, I would have felt guilty as well. I probably would have kept a secret.
I'd have got caught.
Would you?
Yeah.
Before he can start to repair the handle, Brenton needs to establish what kind of metal he's dealing with.
If this is white metal, which is a sort of cast zinc, if you heat it up, it just melts and just disappears, so this would have to be glued. I'm hoping it's brass because it'll make it a much better repair. If it's gold underneath, then we know it's brass. If it's white underneath, then we have to start to worry. And it certainly looks gold-coloured to me. I'm quite happy that that is a piece of brass. The difficult bit is going to be getting the painting out and the mirror out, because I cannot heat this up with those in there because they'll just break.
Next to arrive at the repair shop is Joanna Edwards from Hampshire.
Hello, I'm Steve.
I'm Joanna.
Hiya.
It's a bit heavy, I'm afraid.
OK, that's all right.
She's hoping that horologist Steve Fletcher can repair a treasured timepiece that's had a rather puzzling mishap.
Right, I'll lift the bits and pieces out.
Yes, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Pieces.
Gosh, this really is falling apart, isn't it?
Yes.
Right. This is a very nice clock.
Thank you.
Why is it in this condition now?
I woke up one morning at 6 o'clock to the most horrendous crash, and it was going bing, 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 bing. And I thought, oh, my God, jumped out of bed, rushed down, and there was my clock on a tile floor.
Oh, gosh.
Smashed to pieces. The glass had all gone. It had a glass front, it had a glass back. Completely smashed. I burst into tears, needless to say. And we tried to sort of put it together, but obviously the glass was completely smashed. And it sort of got going again, but it wouldn't keep good time.
Right, OK. How did it fall down?
Well, it was on this chest, and my husband came rushing down. He looked at the top of the chest, and there was some dust. I'm not a very good housekeeper. And he saw this little wiggly line going across the dust that the feet had made. And we looked at him and thought, there must have been an earth tremor.
Oh.
The other alternative is that we have a family poltergeist. Well, it's been known to do various funny things in my family. And it did belong to my grandparents. Maybe they were trying to tell me something.
It must be the first poltergeist-damaged clock that I've seen.
Well...
I mean, this dates back to around about the sort of late 18th century.
Right, OK.
And it's beautifully made. And made by this very important maker, Josiah Emery.
Yes.
Of London. Very good maker, really good maker.
Right.
So it is a very nice clock. What's the history of this clock?
Well, I know it belonged to my grandmother because I remember it in their dining room when I was a small child. And then my mother inherited it, and for years it was in their house. She loved the tick of it, and I feel a bit the same. To walk into the house and hear this nice, solid tick made me feel secure.
Yeah, it's very important, isn't it?
I feel the tick of a clock is the heartbeat of a house.
Absolutely. So how long has the heartbeat not been beating?
rather a long time, I'm afraid. I think it was about 8 years. A long time. And I would like to hear it again.
Right, OK. Well, if you'd like to leave it with me, we'll get it all working as it should be, and then we'll give you your heartbeat back.
That would be just so wonderful.
Thank you very much for bringing it in. It's a wonderful piece. I'm going to really enjoy doing this.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
OK, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye now.
When I woke up that morning and heard the crash and found the clock on the floor, I was devastated. I burst into tears. It was the shock and also the loss. I was the custodian of this clock, and I felt I'd let the family down in a funny sort of way. You know, there it was, mine, come down all these generations, and I'd broken it. So I shall be very happy when it ticks again.
There are a few issues that I can see. The mechanism itself, I would say, needs a thorough good overhaul. I can see there's bits of rust around the pivots, which means that they will be worn. The dial is a lovely, lovely dial. It's nice to see enamel dial. Kirsten will be able to make a nice job of that. The case is in quite a sorry state, so Will's got his work cut out on this one. But it's going to be an absolute pleasure to work on, so I can't wait to get started. That should just come out now. There we go. I'll just stand that down there. Oh, we've got this nice verge escapement here. This is what gives it the characteristic tick, the heartbeat that Joanne was talking about. The dial might not be original, but the mechanism is all original. It is a genuine Josiah Emery. I'll know more once I take it apart.
Josiah Emery was a renowned clockmaker in the 18th century. His visionary work was widely admired. He even made timepieces for King George III. On prestigious clocks such as this, it was common for preceding horologists to document their work.
I can see on here some repair marks. There's May 1976. There's another mark, 1914. There's 1888. And November 17. So that's either 100 years or 200 years ago. I've just seen something on here that makes me more or less convinced that this is not the mechanism that started life with that dial. And that is that on this hour wheel, we've got a date wheel. And there's nowhere on this dial for a date. That's not a terrible thing. It's just a part of its life. So the next step is to start stripping the mechanism down. And hopefully I won't find too much wear there.
Many of the items that arrive through the doors of the repair shop are examples of outstanding craftsmanship in need of an expert eye. Next to arrive is a work of art that might stretch painting conservator Lucia's highly honed talents.
Hello? Hello. Mr. Guthrie, Mrs. Guthrie.
Yeah, I'm Neil.
I'm Lucia, hi, paintings conservator. You have a painting for us today.
I do indeed.
Lovely. Okay. Ooh, ooh.
There,
oh.
you have it.
Wow, it's damaged, very damaged.
It is.
A very large tear. What happened to this? Dare you tell me?
I do dare tell you. It hangs on the wall very close to where I sit. I have a modified chair because I'm quite arthritic, and it has a latch that makes it recline, and the latch keeps slipping. The chair goes into the lampshade, the shade goes into the picture, and I'm sitting there going...
Oh, no. What can you tell me about the painting?
Well, it's...
Fog on the Thames, I can see it's called.
Yeah, it's Edwin Fletcher, we think about 1900.
Well, it's quite beautiful. 1900, yeah, that sort of figures from the technique. And it's the Thames.
It is the Thames, yes. And obviously, it's a pea super. Now, I don't know whether you've ever experienced a pea super.
I haven't, but I have heard of them.
I have experienced a pea super, and they're horrible.
Really?
They are horrible. And this is just it. This is what it looks like. It really is. It's that colour.
Greeny,
It's
yellowy.
greeny, yellowy, and it smells. And there's presumably one of the crew rowing out to his ship.
How wonderful. Oh, and it's signed as well.
Yeah, E. Fletcher.
E. Fletcher. Where did you get the painting from?
My dad bought it. We saw it in a shop in Folkestone about 1960. It'd been in my parents' house from the 60s right through until my mum had to go into an old folks' home.
Yeah.
And she gave it to me then, so I've had it for, what, 20 years, something like that?
So there's a long family history there.
Absolutely.
And it means a lot to you. Yeah. Why did you like it? Is it something that you're
It's so
familiar with?
atmospheric.
Oh,
Look,
really?
just look at it. Just look at it. I mean, you can actually hear those oars creaking, can't you?
And is
I
this
can.
because you've lived through a pea super? You know what it's like?
It's not really that. I mean, I was a sailor for a long time, so it does help.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Not a big ship sailor, a little boat sailor.
Yeah. It's quite a big tear.
Yeah.
It's going to be quite difficult to repair that. This flaking was obviously going on before the tear. Do you know why that happened?
I suspect because my dad will have put an electric heater in the,
okay.
underneath where it was.
And that causes the canvas to expand and contract, and this is why you get the flaking. In terms of progress on what we need to do, I will start by protecting this damaged paint, and then I'll treat the tear. The process is less is more. Oh, it's wonderful. I'm quite excited to be starting on this.
Good. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Oh, great. Well, if you're happy to leave it with me, I'll get on with it.
I certainly am. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm feeling quite excited, really, because this has been something I've wanted to have repaired for a while now. It'll mean an awful lot, really, to see it back to what it should be.
Just to get it back on the wall, because it hasn't been there for over a year now. And we've missed it. We've missed it an awful lot.
I've got a lot of work cut out with this one. It's quite a big tear. This is heat damage. There's a lot of little tiny blisters of paint. Most damage is done by humans. The best thing you can do if you've got a painting, hang it on the wall. Keep it away from heat, so over no radiators or fires, no lights anywhere near them, no direct sunlight. This is a big job. We'll see. We'll see if I can get it back into plane and fixed.
Clockmaker Steve has taken on an 18th century clock with an impressive pedigree. It took a tumble and as a result needs extensive repairs to its mechanism, casing and dial. This is most certainly not a solo project.
You're bringing me a gift,
I am,
Steve?
yes.
Oh, wow, goodness.
First port of call is ceramic restorer Kirsten.
What do you think of that, then?
It's lovely. It actually feels really lovely as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. These big cracks around here are really unsightly.
They are, aren't they? I would suggest, actually, a coloured film on that.
Okay, that would be great.
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay, brilliant.
Yeah,
I'll
lovely.
leave it to your wonders.
All right. Thanks.
Will, thought you weren't very busy, so
Here's trouble.
I've got a little job here for you.
What on earth has happened there?
Yeah. So it's either an earthquake or a poltergeist.
Right, well, it
Quickly.
must have been a really angry one because this looks absolutely battered.
It is in such poor condition.
Oh my gosh. So it's not actually just the outside, it's structurally, it's really wobbly.
Absolutely.
What a mess.
It is a mess, and really, it's a very big job and quite a challenge. So
Leave it with me.
okay, cool.
Cheers, Steve.
Cheers.
This is a huge job. There are massive cracks going inside the structure there. Scratches to the veneer, missing veneer, loose veneer. And that's it, he says. There's lots of work to be doing, though. Lots of work needing to be done.
Now, Steve can address the area that took the majority of the impact. The frame that held the clock's glass, known as the bezel.
So at the moment, I'm just trying to figure out the best way of straightening the dents in this bezel. It's not quite circular. There's a few little bumps. I need to get a glass fitted into this bezel, and the glass will be circular, so this needs to be circular. The way that the glass fits in, they'll heat the bezel up so it expands, and then they'll pop the glass in, and then as it contracts, it then holds the glass tight. So I've got to make a perfect circle. Not sure how I'm going to do that at the moment. I'm just scoring a circle so that it'll give me something to work on. It's a long way out.
Metals expert Brenton is working on an old hand mirror with a broken handle. But before he can piece it back together, he needs to take it all apart.
Now I've established this is brass, and I need to get this lovely porcelain thing out of here because I cannot heat this up. If I can lean against the porcelain to open it up, I should be able to burnish it back down again afterwards. It is quite loose now, so I think I'm going to give it a little go and see if that'll pop out of there. There we go, look at that. Oh, it's even got some nice writing on there. It's got in script Madame de Grégy, which is obviously a French name.
Some extra digging reveals that the name on the porcelain is also the subject of the portrait. The Marquise de Créqui was an 18th-century aristocrat and woman of letters who wrote about court life from the reign of Louis XIV through to Napoleon. Now that the Marquise is safely out of harm's way, Brenton can reattach the broken handle.
I've got to get this lined up so that when I solder this is at the right angle. It's not moved that way or that way. This is a solder that's mixed with flux already, so that all you've got to do is heat it up and the silver will run. The silver solder will run into the joint and hopefully it'll all stick together. So what I'm going to do, I'll put my solder paste on the joint. I'm just going to heat it up till the solder paste melts. Important to heat it evenly so that you don't heat one bit up more than the rest of it and make it twist to go out of shape. Fingers crossed, that's done. All right, I've soldered this back on here now, it's nice and strong. And this bit here is brass, this bit was gold leafed. So I'm now going to apply some size to this and then some gold leaf to it.
Size is a type of adhesive used to attach gold leaf to a surface. Once the liquid is applied, it has to be left until it becomes tacky.
Got a sheet of gold leaf there. I'm going to put this mirror down on the gold leaf and pick it up like that. I'm going to turn it over. And then with a brush, I'm going to very gently work this into the mirror. So we need to be really gentle with the gold leaf because it's so thin and it breaks really, really easily. So we're just really gently dabbing it on and it will stick to the size where the size is, and wherever there isn't any size, the gold leaf just falls away. So what I'm doing is with this brush, I'm just gently pushing the gold leaf onto the sized area and the gold leaf is sticking where I want it to.
Freshly gilded, the mirror is ready to be pieced back together again.
Oh wow, it's gone in, so that's brilliant, the mirror's in. So what I've got to do now is, with the burnishing tool, I've got to go round the edge of this bezel, just burnishing it over so that the mirror can't pop out again.
Across the workshop, Lucia is having to delve deep into her conservator's box of tricks to tackle the heat damage and badly ripped piece super painting.
I'm securing the paint along the edges of the very long tear that we saw. I'm using isinglass. It looks like plastic. It's actually fish glue. I buy the sturgeon swim bladder and shred it, and it has to soak, and then you cook it and soak it and cook it and strain it. Anyway, when it's finished, it's a semi-transparent film. I then can heat that up in warm water, and it becomes a glue, a very light glue, but it's strong enough for the job in hand, and it's very compatible with the adhesive that's been used to prepare the canvas originally. I'm using a heated spatula at quite a low temperature. The idea is that the warmness of the glue starts to soften that lifting paint, and hopefully the lifting paint will flatten and reattach itself to the canvas. The adhesive also softens the threads that have been stretched, so I'll be able to push those back through to the back of the tear. This is a piece of nylon gossamer, so the patch goes over the tear. It's a very light patch, but actually very strong, so it will hold the tear together.
With so much work to do to bring the painting up to repair shop standard, Lucia is calling in reinforcements.
Steve, could you have a look at this frame for me, please? It's a very tight fit, really tight. I was just wondering if I could maybe take a little bit more off the rebate.
Just about 1 millimetre?
Yeah. I mean, it's a fractional amount, but it makes all the difference to it being a tailor-made fit, as opposed to just jamming the painting in.
OK, yeah, no, I can do that.
Fantastic.
And you want it 1 millimetre all the way around?
Yes, as exact as that, which I know you can do. You have the skills.
OK, all right, yeah.
Great.
Leave it with me.
Thank you. Teamwork. Love it.
For the next stage of the painting's revival, Lucia turns to another of her own talents. The heat damage and tear are fixed, filled and dry. She must now paint her own repairs to blend in seamlessly with the original artist's work.
I'm just doing the first stage of retouching, and what I'm doing is knocking out the white filler that I put in. So I'm putting in basically a base coat, and I'm actually using watercolour. The artist palette is actually a fairly narrow palette of colours. So the colour mix for this palette will be earth colours. There's a lot of yellow ochre in here, a lot of lead white, probably some burnt umbers in here. This bluey, greeny colour down here will be Prussian blue and yellow ochre. There's actually no green in here. So what I'm actually doing with the base coat is very basic, mixing up a yellow ochre with a little bit of titanium white just to make it a shade lighter. You really are working with the painter and working out how they've worked. It's really fantastic to be able to do that. Where the tear is, it's a little bit difficult to sort of match it exactly. It's going to take quite a bit of work retouching and going over until it virtually disappears.
Steve is using a three-pronged attack to get a beloved but badly damaged clock back in business.
I'm very happy the way that that's worked out, actually. That would be good for a good number of years until the next poltergeist comes along.
This is an almighty task, and with the 200-year-old mechanism completely dismantled, there's no turning back now.
This clock's come up really well. I've put it in the clock cleaning fluid and I've taken it out, and then I've scrubbed up every individual piece. I do like to see a clock like this looking bright and shiny, the way that it would have been when it was brand new. I popped a new mainspring into the barrel, and I've got a new line to pop on as well.
The new line is a steel cord which transfers power from the mainspring to the clock's wheels.
So I've now got Joanne's clock ticking and striking beautifully. Oh, good. Is that my dial?
It is.
Oh,
did you
fantastic.
see me frantically polishing?
I did, yeah. Well done.
It's very nearly done, actually.
Oh, that is brilliant.
Yeah, okay.
Good, good.
How's that?
Such a good job.
Okay. All
Thank you
yours.
so much.
You're
Brilliant.
welcome.
Good.
Okay.
The clock's multiple components are starting to come together. Steve is now just waiting for one essential item.
Hey, Stevie. I've got something for you.
Oh, good. I hope that's what I think it is.
Have you been good?
I've been very good as usual. Right.
There you go.
Yeah, I think it's the bracket clock bezel and glass.
Ah, okay.
Had a new glass made for it. Fantastic it is, look at that. Oh. Oh.
Oh, Steve.
Oh, blow. That's really, really, really bad. That's a real problem. Yeah, it's got a bit of stress in one side and just cracked. That is really disappointing. We've got to get the clock done in a couple of days.
Right, I'm going to leave you to sort that out then, I think.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. They've made a very, very good job of it. It's a very skillful job. Unfortunately, there's a stress crack in here. I don't think there was any poltergeist shenanigans going on. I think it was just a shame that it was just a stress crack, that's all. The biggest problem is this glass takes a good couple of days to get made, sent back. So time is of the essence. It would be really disappointing if we can't get it done. So I'm a bit concerned, actually.
After hours of painstaking fine brushwork, a repaired and revived painting of a Thames Piece super is beginning to emerge from the fog.
How are you getting on with Neil's painting?
Hi, Jay.
You all
yeah,
right?
yeah, good. It's a long process. It's a very bad tear.
But you fixed that. Look at that.
I've actually just patched it.
You put a patch on the
Yeah,
back.
you can see it is sealed onto that tear to hold it together.
And then this bit. What's going on here then? There's quite a lot of damage though.
A lot of damage. Somebody has had a go at retouching.
Right.
And in actual fact, this white here, it's a bit difficult to see in this light, but this white here is actually the sun coming through. This murkiness, this smog of the pea super. And that was actually covered up. So it's a lot more sort of, there's a lot more going on in that area. And then it's more yellow, and then it sort of goes into this gloaming here, this darkness.
So that's where you can see all this fog.
Yeah.
You can see the ship behind that as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's quite cool, man. You've got a fair bit to do, haven't you?
Yeah, quite a bit to do.
So you're going to get rid of all of this, like blend it all in, like you do. You're going to work your magic on it.
Try. This is a daylight light. You can see it casts a light across the surface of the painting. So that's why this is all really pronounced, because this light is picking it up.
OK.
So you're seeing it in a very
So when you take that away, I won't see all of that.
Well, you probably see some of it.
All right. Well, I'm going to leave you.
I'm not a wizardess.
All right.
At the metalwork bench, Brenton is returning the ceramic portrait to the delicate brass hand mirror.
Rubbing this bezel down, this brass bezel down around the porcelain, you have to be really, really careful, because if you slip off it, the porcelain could easily crack or be really badly scratched. So it's essential just to be really, really careful when you do this. Just really slowly and patiently, because if you're too quick at it, you'll break the job. So that's Madame de Grégy sealed back into her frame. Oh, I'm really happy. This has come out really well, and it's back to its original self again.
The mirror had been hidden away, unused for decades. Restored to its former glory, it's now ready to be reunited with its owner, Cherith, and her husband, Simon.
Hi.
Hi. All right. So remind me what you brought me.
I brought you a porcelain mirror, with a handle that I broke when I was 10, that nobody ever knew about.
Well, we've had a little go at it, and we're pretty pleased with what's happened. I hope you are as well.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, wow. Gosh, it looks so different. I'm frightened of picking it up now with the handle. It's like bringing back memories when I was 10. It's absolutely beautiful. You forget what it looks like whole, because I've looked at it for so many years in pieces.
And so what would your grandmother think now?
Oh, I've looked after it really well. It's gorgeous.
We haven't got to hide it anymore, have you? No. No more secrets. No more secrets. Brilliant. I'm really pleased that you're pleased.
Oh, wow. You've done such a wonderful job.
Thank you.
I'm glad she never knew that it was broken.
She knows now.
She does know now. Yeah. I think she'll be pleased now that we've got it fixed.
We like to put smiles on people's faces. That's good.
Oh, you certainly did that. Thank
Good.
you ever
No
so
problem at all. OK. There you go. Thank you.
Absolutely thrilled with the mirror. Quite nostalgic. It's been in that box broken for 40 years, well, more than 40 years. And then today, I just feel so happy that it's fixed and I don't have to keep this secret anymore. It's also nice as well knowing that it's repaired and that it will go to the next nurse in our family.
Lucia's giving a final once-over to her restoration of the damaged painting. But before it can be returned, there's still one piece missing.
Have you nearly finished?
Oh, hi, Steve. Yes, I have.
Right, frame's all done.
Great.
And
Look.
I've lined it as well.
Oh, fantastic. Brilliant.
How's that?
Yeah, that saved me a job. That's great. Let's see if it fits. Look at that.
Yeah,
See how tight a fit it is now. Hardly any space. So I've now got to fit it into here to hold it in because Neil is due.
I look forward to seeing it finished.
OK.
With the painting now back snug in its frame, it's ready to take pride of place in the home of its owners, Neil and Viv.
Hello. Hello. Lucia, got some visitors here?
Hi, Viv. Lovely to see you again. Welcome back. Hi, Neil. Nice to see you. OK. Are you ready?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh! Oh!
Stunning.
My goodness.
It's beautiful.
Can we take a closer look?
You may.
I am absolutely stunned at how that is repaired. I just can't see it. I mean, I was expecting to see some sort of a dent there or something.
Well, in actual fact, when I'd done the moisture treatment and pulled all the threads of the canvas together, it all kind of went back together again really well. It's had a surface clean.
I like the rowing boat now.
It's just so much clearer.
It is so much clearer.
Yeah,
and the oar and the little waves that come in there.
Yeah. There's quite a lot of detail in here with the figure, and this chap's got a tricorn hat. I guess that makes him the captain.
So he's the captain?
It's obviously his rowing boat, I think. He's rowing.
Yes. So he's the captain of this rowing boat?
I guess so.
OK. So where's it going to sit in the house when it goes back?
We're arguing about that because if I put it back in the same place, there's a possibility that it might get the same rip again.
Oh. So who won the argument then? Where is it going? Oh, you don't say no more. So where is it going then?
It's going back in its original spot. The painting is on the wall. There should be no problem whatsoever.
Right.
OK. I think when you hang it back up at home, you have to make sure that it's not near any lamps. Keep it on a fairly cool wall. No sort of spotlights on it, nothing like that.
No, some subdued lighting.
Well, it's a great painting. Hope you enjoy it for years to come.
Yeah.
I've missed it.
I can't say thank you enough.
Yeah, I've really missed it. We've done a wonderful job.
Well, thank you. Well, I'll wrap this up for you, and you can take it away.
They're cool?
Absolutely.
Wow.
All right. No problem.
Lucia's done a brilliant job, you know. Really has. It's the family history come back to life.
Now it's been cleaned, you can see a lot more in the picture than you ever could before. Really, really pleased.
I'm really thrilled, I really am. It's better than I hoped it would be, and I can't wait to get it home.
The repair shop squad has joined forces to rescue a notable timepiece. The beloved clock is nearing the end of its long road to recovery.
Hey. Oh, doesn't that look good?
It's really good, isn't it?
Are you pleased with it?
I'm really pleased with it. Another labour of love, but I think it's worth it. And it looks good. That sounds good.
Yeah.
So your task now is to get that in there, and then another happy customer.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Oh, where's the back door?
What back door?
Come on.
The back door.
They're going to be here in a moment.
Door.
They really are going to be here in a moment.
Back door's my bench. Nearly finished, Steve.
Seriously?
Nearly there.
OK.
Just one final push to get this distinguished piece ready for collection, starting with the much-anticipated replacement glass.
I'm now going to fit the bezel on, and hopefully it'll be all OK now, if I can find the right L. Someone was just looking down on me just then. Thank you. Good. OK, let's pop it into the case.
We've got jaw and screws.
Good. OK, do you want a hand putting it on?
Yes, brilliant. It's like the last final piece of teamwork.
Yeah.
Take that.
If I hold the back door and then
I'll just
you... There's a screwdriver for you.
Thank you.
Go on. OK.
Keep it.
Yay!
And not a moment too soon. Joanna is back, ready for the familiar tick of a dear old clock.
I've really missed the heartbeat of the house. I'm very excited to see the clock. It's a long time since I saw it looking even respectable, so it'll be wonderful.
Hi, Joanna.
Hello.
Nice to see you
It's
again.
lovely to see you. I'm really looking forward to seeing that.
Right, OK. You ready?
Yes?
I won't keep you in suspense any longer.
Please don't.
Right. There we go.
Wow. That's amazing. That's incredible. Look at that. Oh, my friend. I shall be very pleased to have her back. Really lovely. Thank you so, so much.
You're very, very welcome. It's been a real pleasure to do.
Sounds wonderful. That's the sound I want. Thank you very much.
It is just a lovely sounding tick.
I think so.
And Will's done an awful lot to this case.
Somebody's done an awful lot to all of it.
Will, can you come over?
It is amazing.
Pleased?
Delighted. More than delighted.
I almost want Steve to take it all apart again on the inside so you can see the amazing job that he's done. It looks beautiful inside.
Can I have a look?
Yes. Let me just swivel it around for you.
Oh, gosh. Wow. Goodness me. That's fantastic. It means a tremendous amount to me. Me personally, for the rest of my lifetime, but also the fact that I can now pass it on with pride. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you both very much.
Thank you very much.
Right. Really, really pleased. Thank you. When I first saw it, I was just elated and proud and almost felt like crying because it just looked so beautiful. I don't think it's ever looked so good, certainly not in my lifetime. It's a really elegant piece now, and I feel very proud, actually. It means everything to have it looking like that. It's an old friend being given a really, really good facelift. And I feel my house has got its heartbeat back now.
Join us in the repair shop next time as the team tackles more extraordinary items that have seen better days and gives them a new lease of life.
That's fantastic.